Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be the Pokemon Go book tag. I'm really excited. I love Pokemon Go. It makes me feel like I'm 8 years old and I'm collecting Pokemon cards. Literally, like my nephew, we started buying him Pokemon cards because me and my brother, we still have all of our cards from the late 90s when we used to play. Like, I have mine, they're like up there on the shelf in a Ziploc bag, and I'm really excited about this tag. When I saw it, I was just like, yay! Question number 1 is starter Pokemon. What book started your love for reading? I have 2 books for this because when I was a child, I always loved reading. I was really into it, but I feel like this is the book that I always went back to. It was always my favorite, and that is The Random House Book of Bedtime Stories, illustrated by Jane Dyer. I read this book so much it literally tore up. I had to tape it. I have random ass shit in there. Good job, Stephanie. I like to store stuff in my books. And like, I have my like writing. My sister had written the wrong day because she's an idiot. And like, I flipped through this constantly. My favorite one, and it's funny because that's literally like where it'll open up to, is The Tale of Peter Rabbit. But when I was a child, this was my jam, okay? Like, oh, I loved it so much, but this poor book has seen much better days. And the second book for that would honestly not be a shocker for you guys, and that is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I know I love Twilight more than I think a lot of other people do, but I just appreciate it so much because I always read, but it wasn't until I read Twilight that I read the amount of books that I read now. I would read maybe a couple of books a year type thing, but I enjoyed the reading of them and I would reread them. That was never an issue. But it was Twilight that just got me, and I didn't stop reading because of it. So that is honestly where the biggest part of my love for this book comes from. It gave me my love of reading, just like put me on crack, Number 2 is, sorry, I'm looking down because, questions. Pikachu, an iconic classic you'll always love. I'm sorry, you guys know I don't like actual classics. So I chose a book I read a long time ago that I'll always love because it makes me feel like a kid again. And that's honestly going to be the Night World series by L.J. Smith, but any L.J. Smith series. She just makes me feel like I'm young again. I told you guys in the past that when I was younger, I had this really big thing with supernatural creatures, and this is just, I'm always gonna love it. I can't wait to reread it. Eventually I will, but I love it, okay? It's my jam. Number 3 is Zubat, a book you lost interest in because it's everywhere. This one, I lost interest in it for a couple of reasons, but everyone's talking about this. Everyone's talking about the sequel. I read 100 pages. I didn't like 100 pages, so I'm putting it down until like further notice. I'll read it eventually, but it's not my cup of tea. Yep. Number 4, a book that reminds you of countless others but you love anyway. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Yes, this was a lot like other things I've read before, but I thought Victoria did such an extremely good job, like really, really freaking good job of taking what's already out there but still making it her own and it not feeling like everything else. But I really did enjoy this. Numero 5 is a Snorlax, a book series that you have yet to start because of its sheer size. I'm like playing blocks over here or something. That would be the Ness Antico cycle by S.L. Farrell, Magic of Twilight, A Magic of Nightfall, and A Magic of Dawn. This is a high fantasy, which is honestly realistically the actual reason why I'm not reading it yet. Number 6 is Gengar, a book that kept you up all night. Sorry, you gotta keep swapping the books around. That would have to be the Sphinx series by Ray Wagner. Not up all night in a creepy way, up all night because Homegirl could not stop reading this series. It was so fast, addicting, and just so interesting. And I read this last month and I loved it. And like the whole Greek, oh god, it was just, I couldn't stop reading. I really couldn't. Numero 7, Nido King, Nido Queen, your favorite bookish OTP. I don't think that's a surprise. This is the best effing couple of life. They are perfection. On screen, in book, it's perfection. It'd be even better if it was me and him. Numero 8, a fire-hot, fast-paced read. Yep, that making a mess. The Merciless by Danielle Vega. This book was ridiculously quick to get through, nice and creepy. It was good. It was really awkward in some parts, but really good. I highly recommend it. Numero 9. I'm on number 9. Is Evie, a series you'll never get tired of seeing spin-offs from. I don't actually have an answer for this, but my answer for this is unconventional, but I'm working with it. I am ready for like Shadowhunters to just be kind of over with, but at the same time, I'm enjoying it because I feel like Cassandra Clare's like, you know, this was okay. Inferno was a lot better, and then you know, so far Lady Midnight, that whatever it's gonna be called, is really good so far. But just less romance, please. Can't there be more focus on like all the actual cool stuff that happens in that world? But yes. Number 10 is Magikarp, a book/series that was surprisingly awesome. For this, I kind of am repeating one. And that would be the Red Queen trilogy. Is it a trilogy? You know, Red Queen, Glass Sword. I went into this not having any expectations, and my expectations were low because when I read the synopsis, I was like, wow, there's a lot of things of it that sound a lot like Red Rising. And while it did still have little aspects of Red Rising and other books you read in the past, it was still its own. It was unique, and I think more than anything, her style of writing saved her because it was her own. It wasn't like someone else's. No. But I really did enjoy this, and I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did, and I can't wait for the next book. Even the novella is pretty good. Number 11 is Legendary Pokemon, an overhyped series you're still excited to read. Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Road. Yes, I own the first book. No, I have not actually read it. I'm excited though. It's in multiple perspectives, and it's a high fantasy series. High fantasy, there's magic. I don't know if it's high fantasy, but the point is, it's in another world, lots of kingdoms. I'm really excited, yo, especially now that I'm reading the True Rain series. Like, it's really good, and I'm just like, yes! 12. Meow. Meow 2. A collector's edition you wish you own. These White Twilight ones, because I need them in my life, and I want them for my collection. And also, I don't know what site I'm going to post a photo on. The Outlander, like, 20th anniversary edition, or 25th, whatever, that, I need that. I'm putting that on my Christmas list. Again, I asked for books, and they're like, no, you have enough books. I'm like, meh, that's what I want, yo. Jeez. 13 is Poke Egg, a debut novel you're very excited for. I don't know any other debuts that are coming out, but I'm excited for this because I want y'all to read it. And that is Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland. And hold up. It's The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett by Chelsea Sidoti. If I'm correct, this is Chelsea Sidoti's debut novel. I adore it. I think you guys should get it. It's beautiful. It's like relatable, or at least I found Hawthorne very relatable. Love those two. Number 14 is Lure Module, an auto by author Pierce Brown, Dana Gabaldon, Stephanie Meyer, L.J. Smith, V.C. Andrews. Honestly, I need to buy everything from Rick Yancey. And the last question is Servers Down, a book release you've been waiting on for forever. For that is Stephanie Meyer's The Chemist. No, I'm a little upset that it's not the sequel to The Host, but it's okay because it's a Stephanie Meyer book, and I've been waiting on a new book from her, well, since I was done reading The Host and Twilight, because I got on the train after all those books were published. It's been a very long time. So I think I'm really excited. I love that it's going to be an adult like mystery thriller. I can't wait to see how it is, and I can't wait to read it. So that is the book tag. Comment down below your answers to the questions, or do it on your own. Yeah, you know, like, why not? I'm talking really awkward, but I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys don't play Pokemon Go, that's totally fine. I have to go put my books all back on my shelves. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!